What's up, everybody? How's it going? Welcome in. Thanks for joining. It is old guy ADD here. I just got to exit this and re-enter so the controller will work again. Darn Steam Deck has to forget the controller if the controller turns off, so it's understandable. Welcome in. I imagine it's probably going to be a slow evening, but we'll see. Hello. Muse was an awesome concert. That's for sure. What's up, Noah? How's it going, dude? We went and saw Muse. Here. Back into Super Nintendo. Here we go. Welcome, Noah. Going good, just chilling. Counting down the days until Alicia gets here. Heck yeah, man. I have been there. I have been there for sure. I know what that's like. What's up, Schwags? The night out with Cortina was good. We went to dinner, which was honestly overpriced. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I mean, we paid, got a pork chop and fries and some beans and rice, but the beans and rice weren't good, so I traded those for some onion rings. And then we got an appetizer. Appetizers are expensive now. A dang appetizer was $15, and dinner was a pork chop was like $25, and freaking we eat at home so often we barely eat out. We order pizza or we go to Taco Bell or something like that, but I haven't been to a sit-down restaurant in a while. 2 drinks, an appetizer, 2 dinners. We were at $75 before we knew it, and I'd pay it forward on the tipping and stuff like that. So I left a decent tip. I left 25. Man, just it's all around. It's expensive to go out, man. We had to pay, $20 an hour at $8 hours for babysitting, and so I mean, like all in all, it was like
Noah Harris has donated 100 stars and says start the stream on a good note.
Concert, but next time we go, we're going to go to another concert in like a month because we have a good babysitter now, but we're going to shorten the amount of time that we're gone. We're going to probably leave closer to the concert. We left the concert started at 7, we left at 4 because we wanted to go have dinner. But next time we're just gonna eat at the concert or something like that. Or hey, thank you, Noah, appreciate that. Start the stream on a good note. Hey, I can always appreciate that. Heck yeah. Let's see here. But yeah, I mean, it was fun to go out, but ultimately, like, not worth it, It was fun. It was worth it, but at the same time, it's like, man, just I gotta go out for a few less hours next time. I think I'd be more comfortable paying like $80 for babysitting, like going out for like 4 hours just to the concert, and not even to dinner, we could probably get away for like $100 or $150 night. That's not too bad, all together with babysitting and food and maybe a drink at the concert, you know, like not a drink, but like, you know, tonight we bought a refillable, because they won't let you bring drinks in, so we bought like a refillable Pepsi and just refilled it one time, you know, got our money's worth or whatever, kind of, you know. Got a kettle corn, and they had $2 hot dogs, which we didn't think was too bad. $2 hot dogs ain't bad for a concert venue, you know. Hell, they're like 7 at a ball game. Probably gonna be a slow people evening. The music in this game is awesome, isn't it? It's called the musically enhanced version of Mega Man X. Hey, what's up, Punk Sticks? How are you doing, dude? What's up, Chris Cheney? How are you? Dude, every song in this game, when done like a garage band, freaking rocks. Like this song, it's amazing. Nope, this is a ROM hack. This is the musically enhanced version of Mega Man X done by a real band.
Johnny5XXX has donated off 2.00 and says, "Sup, buddy."
What's up, John? Thank you so much, dude. There's Johnny. Thank you so much, you guys. I'll give you some streams in just a minute for you and Noah. It does, doesn't it? Oh, the concert was so good, Josh. It really was. Muse puts on a great concert. Thank you so much again, Noah.
He didn't fall? Inconceivable.
Thank you so much again, John.
Is alive.
Like and share and say hi. Well, I appreciate it. Hey, Peppers, how you doing, buddy? We got rained on at the concert. We brought ponchos with us, though. And then we saw someone next to us, like, kind of, you know, worried about the rain getting on him, so we gave him a poncho. We had 4 ponchos, so we shared one. I know, right? They did have some new stuff. It was pretty good, but they played so much of their old stuff, though. They ended with Starlight. They played everything you'd want them to play. The intro was awesome. To the concert, to the Muse concert. The other bands were good. They didn't hold a candle to Muse, though. It was really good, Chris. Thanks for asking. That guy was trolling me for sure. That guy trolled me too. Did you see how fast he made 2 big snowballs? That was bullshit. It was a good night, Peppers. Yeah, it's really expensive for us to go out for the night. But we were gone for so long. We were gone for like 8 hours. We offered our babysitter $20 an hour because it's 5 kids. That's a lot to handle, you know? Thanks, Chris. Yeah, it's been a long time since we've been out, man. It really has. It was nice. I just kind of laid back and she probably wondered why I was just laying on my back in the grass, you know, looking up at the sky. Probably laid on my back in the grass and looked up at the sky for like 10 minutes, 20 minutes at a time in between shows. And we talked, and I, you know, I didn't like ignore her or anything, but like, it was just nice not to have to worry about doing anything for anyone, you know. I could finally just lay there. Oh, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Appreciate it, Josh. I didn't get the headgear yet. I went to the wrong stage. Oh well. I can only get this for right now. I'll have to come back here. I should have went to, I usually do the Storm Eagle next. That's okay though. I can backtrack. Yeah. Yeah, it was honestly very nice. Right, a little freedom.
Joshua Peppers has donated 50 stars and says, but the question is how many mockingbirds were at the concert?
7 Peppers. There were 7 mockingbirds at the concert. There we go. Hey, you guys started a star
has
party.
donated 100 stars
Now
and
can
says
we
100
finish the star
cent.
party? Thank you for starting a star party. Batman's counting on you.
Oh wow, is that a mockingbird?
All right, let's do it. Thank you so much, Bowman. Thank you so much, Josh. Appreciate you,
Phil
Bowman.
Connors.
Ned?
Heck yeah, he says. We got a star party going on. Noah helped with the star party the other night like crazy. I appreciate it so much, man. Nice. Here we go. Just gotta break this glass. Since it's a late night, I might just do the 8 master robots of this game, but I'm not sure. There we go. Contrary to popular belief, you don't have to have the fire to get through here. I should have got this first, though. Bastard. Oh my gosh. Oh man, wow. Here we go. Good luck, me. I don't know. Maybe okay. I get bored with Assassin's Creed due to a lack of magic. I gotta have magic in an open world game. I don't know why I do. Oh, right to the face with a big old blast. Might go get something to drink real quick. I'll at least start the next stage music for y'all to listen to. Alright, let's see here. I'm gonna go back here and grab the helmet, the blaster piece. Ooh. All right. Here's the cup we got from the concert. So pretty cool, honestly. It's one of these like you can stick that in there and kind of close both sides off. I thought that was neat. It worked great, you know. Had a little, has a little carry area, you know. So it'll honestly be great for the stream. It's plastic, so I can, you know, wash it and reuse it. Here we go. Right? I mean, you know, not bad. Souvenir cup, 15 bucks. Mm-hmm. I know I don't need this, but I want this. I don't need it, but I want it. No, I think I'm not super bothered by crowds. Corinne is, but I think she's able to deal with it better when it's something like that. But as soon as we're about to leave, and as soon as we're like walking out, I can tell that she was more nervous, you know, because the big crowd funneling out. She was definitely like, you know, arms linked on my arm, you know. So crowds don't bother me too much. I'm not a huge fan of them. I am more socially awkward in situations where I'm in like a space with a bunch of people who I don't know, and I don't know how to, you know, get conversation started. I'm okay, you know, I'm okay behind the bubble of a camera. And I'm okay if I'm like serving tables or doing a job, but like if I'm, you know, if I'm at a like get together or something, it's harder for me to, you know, just go up to people and start conversation. But we didn't really talk to anybody either, you know. That's the thing. We do kind of keep to ourselves like a lot, you know. We went lawn as well. Mm-hmm. Yep. But we were okay. Yeah, I was fine. I kind of go in protect mode though when I'm out with Corinne, you know, like I forget about my, you know, needs as much. Always make sure she's on the inside when we're walking on the road or whatever, you know, I'm facing the cars or whatever. Just shit like that, you know. Like whenever you're walking with your lady down the road, you always got to make sure that you're on the outside, you know, you're on the side with the cars and stuff like that. I don't know. So I guess I kind of tend to forget about those things as much when I'm out because I have a different job, you know, to protect the lady. I don't know. This is the one I had as a kid, and later on Mega Man Legends. The music in this one is redone. Jamal, welcome in, buddy. It's been weeks. How you doing, man? I'm sure you know exactly what I mean, Josh. Most of you probably do. A lot of us can relate to that. I was much more socially awkward as a kid, which is why I got picked on so much. But as an adult, you know, you have to kind of learn to, you know, in the 90s, early 2000s, there was none of this, you know, awareness that there is now. You had to fucking get over it, you know? Like, I had to serve tables. I had to make money when I was, you know, 18, 19, 20, 21, you know, 22, whatever, you know, and real quickly had to get over, you know, fear of talking to people because, you know, I needed to serve tables. I needed money, you know? So that's definitely something that, you know, we didn't have time for in the, you know, freaking 90s and 2000s, you know? That there wasn't autism awareness and shit like that, you know? It was suck it up, buttercup, you know, that was the 90s and 2000s. But, you know, thankful I grew up during those times because, you know, it made me not a little bitch, you know? The concert was awesome. Thank you. It was very good. It was a great concert. Had a lot of fun. Muse played all of their hits and then some. They didn't really play any of their new stuff. They did one encore. But I could tell, I think there's a noise ordinance for the city. So, like, they couldn't do multiple encores. Like, once, she didn't think they were done, but I knew they were as soon as I saw them turn on the lights. As soon as they turn on the lights and the set crew starts coming and breaking stuff down, it's over. Yeah, we did have a good time. Yep, I can handle it well. I can be in the middle of hundreds of people and not bother me. I feel for people who can't, because a rock festival is so fun. I mean, I have fun at concerts and stuff, but I'm not forced to, like, talk to people I don't know there. I can avoid everyone, you know? So, you know, I just avoid people when I don't have to talk to them, you know? If I don't have to talk, you know, I don't mind talking on the camera and stuff because I'm just reading comments. There's like a whole protective, you know, mental barrier because I can, you know, I can do this, you know? Hi, can't see me anymore. Not that I ever need to do that live, but you know what I mean? Like, there's just a difference. I'm more weird about, but my autism, Corinne's autism is more about social awkwardness. She definitely doesn't like talking to people as much as I do. Like, she doesn't like making phone calls. You know, she makes me make all the phone calls. Reluctantly though, she can turn it off though. Like when she's at work, you know, hey William, like if she's at work and she's the boss, then she can handle shit. But as soon as she's out of work, it's like she shrivels up like a wilted leaf, you know, like. Basically, like, doesn't want to talk on the phone, doesn't want to talk to anybody, like, just wants to be home, wants to be left alone. Sometimes the only person she wants to talk to is me, you know, that's it, you know, so, which is good, you know, I'm glad that I'm the only one she wants to talk to sometimes, so, but I'm more weird about, like my autism tics are weird, like, when I was growing up, I would have a really hard time with, like, so I would take my, like, imagine this is my toes, okay? like my fingers or my toes. When I was younger, I would put my sock on. I'll show you, okay? Here's what I would do. I would put my sock on, okay? And then I would have to leave a little extra, and I would bring the toe up like this, and I would have to have my toe separated. I would have this big lump in my shoe, but as long as my big toe didn't touch any of my other toes, I was okay. You know, but I couldn't put my sock on normal. I still can't. I made myself get over that because I got tired of being made fun of for it. So like there was like a couple month period where I was like really uncomfortable with my toes touching when I was walking, and now it doesn't bother me. I don't like my kneecaps touched. Hate my kneecaps touched, especially if my leg is straight and my kneecap can move around. When I was younger, I would spend so much time trying to write something because I would set my pen down. I would like set my pen down, and I didn't like the way that the pen dragged. So I would have to pick the pen up and put it down and drag it the other way so I felt mentally better, you know? And then like if I set my arm down, like sometimes like I'll set my arm down, and I still do this, like my skin will be pulling this way, you know, my skin will be pulling this way, and I'll have to set my arm down and push and put it to where my skin is being pulled that way because I don't like my skin being pulled a certain direction. It's just weird shit, you know, that my brain says you don't like that, you know? I don't understand why. And I still do, like, you guys will see me like do this a lot. I'll stretch my arms a lot, you know, just always stretching, always, you know, feeling like I need to, I don't know, like I don't know what to explain. I don't know how to explain it, but there's more shit that I don't want to go into. And don't be sorry for me. I mean, I'm happy. You know, it's whatever. There's people who are way worse off than me. There's someone who may not have the lower half of their body. You know, so I'm very thankful. You know, the good Lord has blessed me with a happy, healthy body. You know, I have many things to be thankful for, and I just try not to worry about the stupid little things that I fight with, little mental battles throughout the day. You know, there's people going through way worse. You know, you know, there's people out there wishing they could have children, man. You know, I have, you know, 5 beautiful kids. There's people out there wishing they had their 2 legs, you know. There's people out there wishing they had their left hand. There's someone out there wishing they had a job. There's someone out there, you know, wishing they, you know, your day, there's always someone who has it worse, you know. So I try not to ever, you know, bring it up. This is what it is. So don't feel sorry for me, but I appreciate you. There's people way worse off. I'm playing video games for a living. I'm fucking blessed. I'm very, very happy. You know, I'm in the best place I could ever be right now in life. I feel like this is like may not be to some people, but for me this is peak life, honestly. Like, you know, like I get to just hang out and fucking play video games and do what I love for a living. I am happy and healthy and thankful. And thankful to all of you guys for supporting. I'm like fucking beyond thankful. So yeah, I'm just gonna do the 8 master robots of this, but I appreciate your kindness, Peppers. Peppers is a good dude. You've been watching for a long time. Thankful for moderators like Chris Frederick and, you know, people in here. I appreciate you, Chris. Josh, you're awesome too. I got Chris on the brain right now. I avoid eye contact sometimes. It's weird, you know. I understand that. I get that. Eye contact is something that I used to have an issue with until I served tables. I had to get over a lot of my social awkwardnesses when I got older. Hey, dude, right back at you, Chris. Chris and Shane Gordagoku are the lead mods, so if you guys have questions for me and I'm not here, Chris and Shane are who you want to go to, and next it would probably fall down the chain like to Johnny and you know, some other people. And just so you guys know, Quincy and I are still friends. Yeah, he just wanted to start streaming. And also too, with the, if anybody's wondering about the screens, like the thing with Quincy, that wasn't a negative thing either. You know, when Quincy and I started doing that, I told him that one day I'm going to take them over, and I'm going to do them myself when I have more time, because I enjoy making the start screen, but I just couldn't for a while, for a long time. And then I will admit it, I got very used to him doing it, so I just kind of kept with it for a while. But at a certain point, I wanted to take it back over, so now I've taken it back over. You are a great, lovely person. That's all I see in you, ADD. Hey, I'm definitely... I'd say one of my flaws is patience, man. Sometimes I get a little too mad too quick, so I appreciate you, though. I'm not perfect, but you're very kind, Will. You're a nice person, too, brother. Alright, after the 8 Master Robots here, who's down for like an hour of GTA with me? I think this page... The people in here and the page, what's up, Niall? Attract good people. Like you guys, you know, you guys are attracted here because you're looking for a certain something in a stream, or you're looking for someone, you know, that fits your mental needs as well as entertainment needs. And then other people are attracted here because of how awesome you guys are. Because so many people say, come for the game, stay for the community, you know? And I've heard that a bunch. I also said that I understand you and you are who you are. ADD, nothing wrong with that. Thanks, buddy. I think I missed that. Alright. Can you believe the fastest someone's beaten this game? It's like 45 minutes. That's crazy to me. I just don't see how this game is possible to do it that fast. So, since I'm not doing that thing with Quincy anymore right now, I have more to put into like my music of my page too. So I'm probably gonna do another album here soon, because I really like the songs that Chris created for me, and I'm running through them on GTA and through Tony Hawk. There we go. I was seen as weird and strange back in school, same here, and college, because I was very, very deep person. My brain or mind was at the age of 12, thinking like a 47-year-old dude. Well, we're glad to have you here. A lot of us got picked on in school here. Damn it. Yeah. I'm glad I streamed earlier, man. Freaking Grub came in here and dropped a freaking $50 dono, man. And said, here's dinner. That was pretty awesome of him. Yeah, dude. Crazy dono. Never expect it, but always appreciate the shit out of it, man. Yeah, you fit in well here, dude. Here we go. Not me. I was just weird nerd playing Magic the Gathering at lunch. Heck yeah, dude. Still here playing GTA with Punky. Hell yeah, dude. Well, we can do more of my bunker missions. What do you guys think? You know what's going to be awesome? In a few years, I'm truly going to be able to do all-nighters and sleep a good portion of the day if I need to. Hell yeah, Johnny. Because all my kids will be in school and Corinne will be at work. I'll be able to stream till 7 in the morning if I want to. Or I can go to bed and I can stream all day, nearly unbothered. It's going to be awesome. I am like an old man, like brain or mind, now maybe like 80 years old or 39. I hear ya. I've always been kind of an old soul, I hear ya. Even Corinne was making fun of me the other day because one of my favorite candies is those Mary Janes, the caramels. She laughed at me today because I didn't know what OFC meant. I was like, what does OFC meant in a return text? She said, it means of course, you old man. Oh, the babysitters too, they're almost 18 or whatever. So, which is good. I'm happier with that. They drove over and I was like, you guys drove over here? I thought you were getting, you know, because the babysitters that I had were recommended by my neighbor. And very trusted babysitter, and I was like, okay, you know, that's 15, that's old enough to babysit, you know. But there ended up being 2 of them, and they did a really good job. They said the kids were very easy, they didn't have a problem, and they're even willing to, you know, come over and babysit again. So yeah, really appreciated that. They did a good job. House was clean, the kids were good, the kids seemed to like them. But, yep. I was happy about that. We got home and all the kids were quiet in bed and they were just sitting on the couch waiting. I don't remember this being dark like this anymore. Maybe it's just been so long since I played this. Hey Ray, dinner was great. It was really good. I had a pork chop that was honestly phenomenal. I haven't had a good pork chop in a while. A little more expensive than I wanted. Dude, I can't believe how much a fucking ribeye is in a restaurant. Can you believe it? $35 for a ribeye is what they wanted. That would have been every bit of almost $40 with tax. At Costco, we get 4 big 8-ounce ribeyes, because that's what it was. It was an 8-ounce ribeye. Yeah, really, really good food, honestly, but just a little expensive. You know, for an appetizer, 2 meals and 2 drinks, we ended up, it was $75, and the server was really good, and I used to serve tables, and my heart goes out to servers, so I left a $25 tip. You know, she did really good. Like, we ran out of nachos with the or we ran out of cheese with the nachos that came with the spinach garlic tortilla. I was like, can I have more of that cheese? And she's like, we usually charge for it, but I'll get you some. Like, awesome. So, you know, threw in a little extra for that. You know, just didn't have to ask for drink refills. And she was a good server. So I served tables for like 8 years, so my heart goes out to servers big time. And Corinne's in the food industry, you know, so we always tip really well when we go out. I can't believe people who don't believe in tipping. Like, those type of people piss me off, man. Like, I'm not gonna tip if I go to fucking Starbucks. I'm sorry. You know, I'm not. If someone's just taking my order and they flip the thing around and they want me to tip, you know, you handed me my food. You did the equivalent of McDonald's. You're getting paid a full wage. Starbucks workers get paid like $18 an hour, $17, $15 an hour. You know, but a server who gets paid like $7 an hour, totally, that's what they live off of. I understand. There's a difference though between people who work at like an ice cream place who hand you your ice cream and then they flip it around and, you know, want you to tip them on top of, you know, which you know that like people who are getting a normal wage, you know, I'm not gonna sit there and, you know, it just depends how, you know, if they do things above and beyond like their normal job, like, you know, like it just depends, you know. But servers, bartenders, you know, tattoo artists, that's a different story. You know, you tip the shit out of them, you know. But like, you know, someone hands me my coffee and all I did was say, hey, can I have a number 3? And they're like, cool, okay, here you go, here's your number 3. You know, sorry, not tipping. You're getting paid a full wage. But, you know, if you're a server, bartender, you know, freaking tattoo artist, something along those lines, most definitely tipping the shit out of them. Ray said, I agree. But there are some people who don't agree in tipping like servers and stuff like that. They're like, they should go get a job with a full wage. I'm like, no, you should go somewhere where you don't have to tip. Don't go out somewhere where someone is going to come over and take your drink order and get you napkins and get you ranch and get you a fork if you drop it on the ground and get you your food and time everything out and put your appetizer in on time and put your fucking food in on time and remember to bring your dessert. And remember that you don't want, you know, fucking onions on top of your chicken when it's supposed to come with onions, you know, shit like that. Like, that's the type of shit you tip for. You tip for the bartender that gives you an extra cherry in your fucking cherry Pepsi with a little bit of rum, you know? Shit like that, you know, but here's your coffee, sir. You know, thanks for your number 3 order. Nothing wrong with that. Not downing, you know, like coffee workers, you know, but I'm just saying, like, you know, I'm not, there's a difference in why I tip, you know, and where I tip. But yeah, so bill was $75, we tipped $25, so we left $100. But after I left, I'm like, man, you know, it's just not worth $100 to go out to eat, you know? Like, Corinne makes a better steak at home, you know? But I do feel like if a pizza delivery driver brings your pizza, you know, you tip your pizza guy, you tip your DoorDash guy, they're doing something, you know? They're They're going out of their way to bring you your food. I think I would be a really good DoorDasher, to be honest with you. I would communicate a lot. I think I would probably do really, really well, honestly, DoorDashing. Or being an Uber. I think I would be a really awesome Uber. And I think I could live stream when Ubering too, like I could have they can't tell you not to film. You're there in your car. Danny, if you are a, well, I guess it's like they're in public, if they're getting into your Uber, they're in a public vehicle, they're in a public Uber. So you would be able to live stream if you're Ubering. You just shouldn't pay attention to comments or anything, or maybe have someone with you. It's a bit overkill for Subway to have a tip option. Right, exactly. But I'm a huge tipper. Put that out there. I'm a very generous tipper in the right circumstances. But I'm not gonna, I don't know. Yeah. I forget what I was just gonna Google. Okay, let's play some GTA. I very much am a firm believer in tipping. Like, it really pisses me off when people don't think they have to tip their servers at a restaurant, Like, being a server at a restaurant is difficult. Yes, the last 10 years tipping has become quite different. Yes, it has. Yes, same here. Tips at a Sonic Drive-In is a different thing, that is a different thing. You're practically a server at that point. Tipping streamers? Totally worth it. You're getting entertainment. Making you laugh and making you feel things right here. I was being silly now. Their fries were good. We still have their fries. I suppose you could stream from inside an Uber legally, but there may be some clauses like in the Uber terms that service that could make your life complicated as a driver. Can you live stream while you're driving as an Uber driver?
Can't live stream passengers while driving for Uber. Sharing their images, audio, or video violates the community guidelines, which could lead to immediate deactivation.
Can you live stream if you're driving an Uber if you point the camera at yourself?
Can live stream while driving for Uber? Mind that broadcasting it publicly is Uber's community guidelines. You're only filming yourself.
Interesting. Okay. But I also understand it's a choice, and for sure, understandable. There are times I will tip. I have tipped at a coffee shop and at a fast food place before. I have indeed. But it takes it, but like I said, it takes a little bit of extra above and beyond, That's what gets you the tip. Just ask Cortina. So tomorrow, I'm giving myself a haircut. Back in a moment, going to get ready for the morning and have breakfast, keeping this on. Sweet. You rock, William. Nope, it is not sniffed right now. She has the Mirena, the IED or whatever. Oh, Danny, because I was making a joke about how I'm a good tipper in certain circumstances. Just ask Cortina. And he joked around and said, "I thought you had the tip snipped," and I said, "Nope." All right. I am going to start a close friends room. I say not a bad day for barely being on today. Freaking halfway. We've hit the goal one time, and oh, that's pretty awesome. Let's see. Oop, looks like I'm at my bunker. All right. All right, I guess I'll start a bunker mission. Oh. Whoops. Yeah, I meant an IUD. I'm such a I'm such a dumbass sometimes. You know what's about to happen, Chris.
Dumbass, 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 dumbass.
Yes.
When the bad things happen to you, it's because you're a dumbass.
All right. I'm gonna go find my computer. I think it's this way. Yes. Danny, you're right. There's quite a bit going on in here. CEO of the Poop Head. All right, let me go ahead and invite you guys first before I start a mission again. Why? Oh, there are no associates to hire. Haha, it's Dumas, dumbass. That's such a great screen. I think I'd be great at Dumbass Industries. What do you think, Mr. Dumbass? Oh, man. That's so great. I love that. Oh, dude. So you know what I did? Because obviously you can't smoke in venues. You know, you can't bring, you know, you can, but you know, you're gonna, if you know, you get caught, it's bad news. And I didn't want a chance like bringing a gummy in there, you know, bringing a taco gummy. So what I did was I made a hot tea and I melted a 30 hippie calorie gummy into the hot tea, and we went to dinner and I left the tea in the car, and then as soon as we got to the concert I drank all the tea and then basically had my hippie calorie drink, my hippie calorie tea, and the concert was awesome. So I just let the whole, you know, the whole hippie calories take over. It was a great way to... I used to deliver appliances for a living, up to 800-pound fridges. I would deliver $50,000 worth to a home and never get a tip. Unreal. The deliver a $400 stove at a home. Well, I don't think you're supposed to tip them. I don't think you tip your I'm just waiting for you guys to get in here, whoever's playing. But take your time if you're on a mission. So, let's see here. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think you tip furniture delivery guys or, things like that. I don't know. I had a microwave installed by a Best Buy dude and I didn't tip him. I've never heard of that. Hey, Ivana, are you supposed to tip a furniture delivery guy or an appliance delivery guy? I've never heard of that. Yeah, gonna be honest, I've never heard of tipping and delivery for, yeah. I used to deliver furniture if they want to. Sweet, Johnny. I've never tipped a furniture delivery person, right? I don't think that's a thing. I used to deliver furniture only if they want to. But so you did get tipped before, Chris? You're in my session? Sweet. Only a couple people, you don't have to tip them. I didn't think so. Punk is joining too? Sweet. I tipped some movers. I used one, but only because I wanted them to be careful with my possessions. See, that's different. They went above and beyond, and not that furniture delivery guys don't go above and beyond, because they do. Hi, Ivana, said Chris. Interesting. People who did similar work and were not allowed to accept tips. Maybe it's based off the company. Who knows? I just like the horse mask, man. All right. Sweet. Interesting, Chris. That's crazy. But you guys must have really went above and beyond then. That's awesome. Hey, thank you for the dono. You didn't get it, ADD?
Ivana
Said
Rishenko
John?
has
Okay.
donated 50 stars and says a friend once told me when one door closes another one
Let me get you another
opens.
one.
Great guy, terrible cabinet maker.
Why didn't that pop up, I wonder? Did the dono get read out loud? Have donos been read out loud tonight? Oh, it did read it off? Interesting. Okay.
Okay, you're making a few drops today. Slight complication is Merryweather's got your delivery schedule. Look out for him and maybe put someone on the insurgents' weapons system. Otherwise, good luck.
Alright. Wonder if I can... Oh, I think I have to take this vehicle. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna try not to lose any. Start off with a driving mission. I'm sure I'm gonna wait for Punk and John. I think they're probably heading my direction to have my back. But it put them really far away, it seems. Good lord. Not you guys' fault, though. It doesn't want me to go very far. Just a second. It wasn't expected, but appreciated. I mean, you tip your pizza guy, and I'm bringing you an entire kitchen. I can see your point. I'm not saying that you shouldn't tip a furniture guy. Because I don't know, I might rethink tipping a furniture delivery guy, because that's true. You tip your pizza guy. Why not tip the guy that brings you the device to cook the pizza? I'm with you. I've just never heard of it, is what I'm saying. Like, it's not something that I've ever heard of people doing. But I'm certainly not saying that you shouldn't. But I see what you're saying. Can I not use my sticky mouse? Okay, guys, just try to catch up with me as quickly as you can. Yeah. Okay. Sweet. Can I get up this rocky area somehow? Yep. Awesome. Shit. You went to sleep early tonight? You just woke up? I heard the no-no, said Danny. Man, hopefully this mission doesn't take me the half hour. I have a feeling it's going to take a minute, though. This is a delivery mission because I'm getting rid of goods in the game. That had to take off some time, you know? I hope I get this vehicle. Yes, Johnny5 and Punk are here. Awesome. I'm gonna need you guys. Because they're gonna pop up as soon as they drop off this weapon. Get them, guys. Get them, boys. How did he not get on the line? Nice. Hell yeah, you guys did it. Good job. Great job. Great backup. All right, I'm going to start working on the songs this week, by the way. I have 3 new songs coming. Probably in the next, I'd say it's probably still going to take another couple weeks to get the new songs. But we will see. And then there will be a new album after that, because I feel like I need more songs to go along, because I'm blowing through them all in a session sometimes. Especially because I like some of the new ones way better than a lot of the old ones, but I still, you know, really like the old ones. My gosh, those poor bastards don't even know what hit them. Nice job, you guys. There we go. Guys, the weapons are fine for all this. They definitely shaved off some time with that. Alright, get 'em, boys. Oh my gosh, these poor guys. Poor enemies. They didn't even know what hit them. Oh, if the computer could talk, they'd be saying, "This isn't fair." What am I guess what do I mean if a computer could talk? They can't talk. What's it gonna take to destroy this thing? I guess a laser. Or a missile launcher. Hell yeah, you take that. Yes. Molly want to pew pew? Oh my gosh. Johnny got him. Nice job. This thing get up here. Thing's freaking powerful. I remember mowing grass. My dad always taught me to go up hills at an angle. Oh no. Good shit, Punk Sticks. Good shit, John. Jody Spencer.
What you want? Some wheels? I'll bring it to you.
You think it'll buff out? What's up, Jody? Dude, look how far away it put it this time. What the hell? I guess we got a lot of Merryweather to destroy. How's things, Jody? Morning, Andy. Dude, these things are way more powerful than you'd think they are. No. Did we each get 20K? Did you guys get 20K each? $12K. That's not bad. All right, but the more of those we finish, the more we can do of the other ones. So let's see here. All right, I'm gonna go back to the bunker and we'll do another mission. I just gotta go check my kiddo really quick, y'all. I'll be right back. He's wailing. I think he might have a poopy poop. I'm not sure, but I'll be right back.
And that, I believe, is
You guys
everything
can
sold.
hang
Next
tight
time you
for
see
me.
those weapons, they'll be on the news.
Here's an awesome song to listen to while you're waiting.
can see the chat room glowing in the dark of night. I've been streaming retro classics, keeping up the fight. And I need those stars to keep the lights on, need to make a dime. Yeah, I'm streaming for the people, grinding all the time. I would cross the digital ocean, I would climb the highest peak. I would stream for 20 hours till my voice is getting weak. But I can never commit a gaming sin. No, I won't give up, and I won't give in. And some nights it feels like a cash grab out there with the modern games that just don't care. But I'll stay true to the retro crew. Yeah, you know it's true. I would do anything for stars. Oh, I would climb to Mars. Yeah, I would do anything for stars. But I won't play Fortnite. No, I won't do that. And don't get me started on the Call of Duty trap. Every single year they repackage the same crap. Just a copy-paste skin for $70 a pop. A massive cash grab that never seems to stop. They just want your wallet, they don't care about the fun. The soul of the shooter is dead and done. And Mario Party, don't even bring it up to me. It's a friendship ruining simulator, lame as it can be. It's super lame, it hits way too close to home. I'd rather sit in silence and play a game alone. Oh, the industry is broken, it's a corporate game. But this stream is different, we reject the lame. I would do anything for stars. Oh, I would climb to Mars. Yeah, I would do anything for stars. But I won't play Fortnite. No, I won't do that. Will you stream the battle royale when the numbers start to drop? No, I can't do that. Will you buy the season passes till your bank accounts all pop? No, I won't do that. I'll play the classics till the day I die. Look your microtransactions right in the eye. I would do anything for stars. Oh, I would climb to Mars. Yeah, I would do anything for stars. But I won't play Fortnite. No, I won't do that. No Call of Duty. No Mario Party. It's super
Yes, I am muted. Thank you, Chris. Is there a way to like teleport to get to my bunker quickly?
Why haven't we heard from you? You don't like GPI? We're a reputable firm. We've got work for you.
Who is that guy? Oh, okay. Sounds good, punk. Sometimes this game is like, what? You guys can't hear me? I think Punk Six might be behind. Can you guys hear me now on the book? No worries, Punk Six. I got you, buddy. You can hear me, Chris? Good. Fantastic. I guess I could bring this thing in here. There we go. It'll let me drive the DeLorean in there. What's up, King Green? It's not letting me hire you yet. I guess you gotta probably get in my session first. Do you need an invite to my session? Because if that is the case, I can do that. Oh, I see. It should have sent an invite, but I might have exited too quick. Here we go. Oh, I didn't mean to stand up. I should probably wait until you guys are associates. There we go. Okay. No worries, Johnny 5. I sent it out again.
Concrete outside the comic shop door. Flannel shirts dragging on the
I feel like this song turned out almost too good. I really like this song, and it sucks that it's AI, you know? Like, I realize that real music is way better, and, you know, obviously, you know, songs made by real people are obviously better. Support your local artists, support your artists, but man, this is a good song. This cup is going to be great for my water consumption. Alright, are you guys both a part of my crew now? Okay, excellent. Hey, what's up, Zane? Alright, we'll do one more of these missions, and then we'll see what we can do for the Man Center missions, which give a lot of money.
In the intelligence community, sometimes it's about letting good things come to you. Like smuggled arms. If you happen to know exactly when and where a consignment is due to enter Los Santos, and if you happen to know they use a cargo plane to perform low-level drops just off the coast, and if you happen to know exactly where they keep the boat they use to pick up the goods, like I say, sometimes you just need to be in the right place at the right time.
Hey, Anthony, welcome in, buddy. What's up, Zane? Sweet punk sticks, hell yeah, dude. Thanks for coming in as you go to sleep, Anthony. Hopefully everything's doing well for you, buddy. Alright, we're on our way there. I'm just snacking on some nut. Not enough time in a day, right, Zane? That's true. No, there is not. Gotta take a boat. $2.49. Almost 3. I didn't start my stream till 1 though. Yeah, there's a lot to do. So many games I want to play, so many things I need to get done. As soon as all the leaves fall off the trees, I'm going to be pruning one of the trees in the backyard. I gotta water the tomato plants tomorrow and start picking tomatoes here soon. The first thing I'm going to do with the batch of tomatoes is I'm going to make some pizza sauce. My kiddo's fighting some sleep, man. We eat a lot of tomatoes in the summer and fall. Yeah, dude. If I don't have any peppers, I'll go get some peppers from the farmer's market. And, which the farmer's market's really just a little fruit stand up the street for me. It's really cool to have it so close, though. But anyway, making a pizza sauce is easy. You roast tomatoes, peppers, onions, shallots, really whatever you want, to be honest. And then once it's all roasted, you don't even have to remove the skin or anything. You just blend it. Blend it and season it. You have pizza sauce. Or it's a spaghetti sauce, whatever you want it to be, you know? You can even make tomato soup that way. You can take onions, peppers, garlic, roast it in the oven. Roast it in the oven and then blend it up and then mix it with milk. Making pizza sauce and like tomato soup out of real tomatoes is super easy. Can't turn for shit in this thing. Is it moving away from me or something? What's going on? Does this thing just suck at driving, or do I suck at driving? These Louise. How do we do this thing now? Doesn't have to do it. How do I do this? Signal the plane or whatever. Yeah, making pizza sauce is easy. And actually way more delicious than... What are we gonna do here? I'm buying it. Signal the cargo plane. How the fuck do I do that? Am I no? Am I lost? Are you guys lost? Oh. Thank you. I didn't even think about my flare gun. Thanks, dude. Sorry, having a dumbass tired moment. Oh shit, come on. Here we go. Jacob, welcome in. I want to play Half-Life 2 here soon. But I'm going to need like a Friday where I don't do... like where I possibly skip GTA. Concert was super awesome. Thanks, dude. Very fun. Very fun concert. Really, really good. Did you know the lead singer of Muse is 48? Crazy. I wonder how long Muse has been around. I guess I shouldn't be surprised though, because he's older than me. Like I was watching music videos of Muse when I was young, you know, like I think the first time I saw a music video of Muse, I was watching a channel called The Bot. You guys remember The Bot? It was like a free music video channel. You know, I want to know more about that. Tonight, I'm gonna look up a video of this boat sucks at turning of the box.
Success? Just get them back in one piece and we're done here.
I got my 2 DeLorean protectors. Uh-oh. Eating peanuts. Eating peanuts like a sunflower seed is difficult. When I played softball, I would eat sunflower seeds, and I would have one, seeds in one side, and then spin them in the outfield. Keeping the empty shells, and then or putting them in a trash can after I make it in there. But if you're in the outfield, I feel like it's not a big deal. Birds will just eat them. Animals and critters will eat the shells. Now, come on, we don't need freaking Naruto closing scene right now.
Back to the stage where the history is written by the swords that we carry and the teeth that are smitten. Got a quarter on the bezel means I'm next in the queue. I'm picking Jinkazama just to look down at you. The iron fist lightning on the electric god fist.
This song's all about fighting games.
A tale of souls and swords, eternally retold, fighting for the glory, not the silver or the gold. Just a boy with a deep pad calluses on my thumb, waiting for
Reminds me of 21 Pilots.
tell me what I've become. Welcome back to the stage of history.
That's a fun concert.
Mitsurugi with the parry, nightmare with the blade. I'm practicing my combos in the arcade.
Get this, on August 1st, Good Charlotte and Avenged Sevenfold are going to be here. And I think I'm going to go see them, because I had a chance to see Avenged Sevenfold like 10 years ago, and I fucking missed them because we went on the wrong day, and we just didn't go back on the day. We missed it. It was on a Tuesday, and we thought it was on a Thursday. We literally missed the concert. So I think we're going to Avenged Sevenfold. Another good band. Oh, freaking Avenged Sevenfold is coming with Good Charlotte. You guys remember Good Charlotte? I've been beating Shredder's Revenge on Gnarly. Yep, I remember seeing the ads on TV. That's awesome, King Green. Are you playing this game with anybody? That game shines when playing with people. Shredder's Revenge is a good game, but I can't play beat 'em up like that by myself. But playing with people, they're awesome. Not that they aren't awesome alone, but they kind of get boring to be by myself. But man, you're obviously really good at the game, because that game's hard. By yourself. We haven't had a combo in 8 minutes on the book. How's everybody doing over there? Perfect, Jacob. Thanks for letting me know you're here, buddy. Alright. Got all the supplies. See how much money we get for this. What? Why did I lose 29? Did we get anything for that? I'm sorry. Did I just do a mission and lose money? 4th of July was good, man. It was quiet. Like, we had fireworks and stuff, but it was just a quiet evening. Got started so late tonight. I think it might be time for the daily spin, and then we can let's see here. You guys have probably already done your spin, I imagine. Got it.
Take a look at the staff management page to assign your technicians to research or manufacture. If you use your supplies for research, you'll gain access to unique modifications for your vehicles and weapons. Current research progress can be tracked on the research page along with the records of all the schematics you've developed.
There we go. I wonder how you eventually really start making money on this. I have a lot of supplies right now. What time is it? Been live for 2 hours. That started so late. Honestly, my feet hurt. I haven't walked that much in the city, and through the concert, I'm kind of wiped out. I don't know if I have time for another mission, like energy-wise, to be honest with you. But I think I might have time for a daily spin. You guys have once again already. You didn't do yours yet? Okay. Let's see here. Man, it's going to take me a long time to... Might just start a new session. Go to a public session and see where it puts me. And then, why don't you guys join a public session and see where it puts you, and whoever is closest to the casino, that's who I'll join. Heck yeah, how was your breakfast, Will? I'm getting to bed here soon. Oh, man.
Sorry to trouble you.
Oh, well, at least my DeLorean's out here. I only have 9 people in my session. Where are you guys at in your session? There we go. High on the red, said Ashley. Yeah, this hasn't charged at all. There we go. How you doing, Ashley? You watched fireworks on TV from the Washington, D.C. That's awesome. Oh yeah, I will. Absolutely looking forward to GTA 6. GTA 6 is going to be badass, for sure. Yeah, I play so much of GTA 5, it'd be almost like I'd be faking it if I said I wasn't excited. You know what I mean? Get this damn nut open. Probably gonna be a lot like this, but better graphics. More realistic consequences for shit that happens in the world, basically. I think one thing that people forget, and I'm not talking about anybody in here, but I'm just saying in general, and it's easy to forget, that this is a PS3 game. You know? Like, they haven't really upped the AI too much in this game. You know, pretty much from what I've seen, still plays the same as 5 years ago when I started playing it, and probably still plays the same as it did in 2013 for the most part, except they're just adding more shit to it. So GTA 6 is going to actually be using PlayStation 5 technology. You know, it's going to be pushing the system to its max. Probably what we've never really seen before, you know? So you know, GTA 6 is going to be wild. Grand Theft Auto, what, GTA 5 released in 2013, I believe. 2013. Pretty sure. Someone Google it. So, PlayStation, you know, we haven't seen a lot of systems do that. You know, they start off September 17, 2013. 8 minutes left. Oh, mine's available. Well, I'll wait for you, Johnny. I'll talk with you guys until you can do your spin. I got my visitor bonus at least. Here, I'll just hang out and wait for you. Let's just hang out in the casino. I'll snack on some nuts. Hey, Gar. How you doing, buddy? Yes, for sure. Doing good. Just finished a zombie Easter egg. Took 3 hours. I didn't know zombies could decorate eggs and make Easter eggs. That's pretty neat. Is today zombie Easter? I'm just kidding. You were playing Call of Duty Zombies? Were you playing Black Ops 7? I know what you mean, yep.
That was your peak, Julie.
The car in the casino is pretty cool. Did Black Ops 6 ever start working? It was a lot of steps to trigger the boss. Well, how did you trigger him? Did you tell him his mother smelt like elderberry? Your father was a hamster, and your mother... your mother was a hamster, and your father smelt of elderberry. What kind of boss was it? We were up late, John. So did they ever fix the BS with, like, Black Ops 6 becoming Black Ops 7? Like the zombie mode? Stone golems in Call of Duty? That's crazy. I mean, how are you supposed to hurt stone golems with bullets? Fair enough. Oh yeah, dude. Dude, Good Charlotte has some good songs. They haven't come out with a new song in a long time though, but they're still touring. I don't ever wanna be you. Don't wanna be just like you. I remember Good Charlotte now. They were not a one-hit wonder band. They had a lot of good songs. Ooh, that was a good one. Lifestyles of the rich and the famous. The Rolling Stones. Always complaining. That was a good song.
Where's my drink at? Who took my drink?
Good Charlie had some good songs. All right, is it time to spin? Did I miss it, Johnny 5? I don't think I did. I wish it kept a constant count at the bottom of the screen. And we're going to love it according to Sony, says Jody. You know, if Sony does that, I might be switching back to Xbox. Now, I will always play both. But Xbox is talking about doing something to where they're going to be still releasing discs, but making it to where, like, the key correlates with the disc. What was that talk about? There was... Hold on, Josh. There was some kind of talk about Xbox still using discs in the future with a stream key or a CD key that is tied to the disc that you own.
The Xbox is reportedly testing a disc-to-digital program. This allows players to use a physical game disc to get a digital version of the game, which is then linked to their Microsoft account.
Does this mean that Xbox is possibly rethinking putting a disc drive on their next console? It actually means the disc to digital. Well then, damn it. Yeah, who knows then? Fuck it. I don't know what I'll be doing. I thought the disc to digital thing was like a way to have a physical disc tied to your, you know, your key that was yours, you know? Because that would still essentially almost, it would kind of be the same as owning the game. At least you would basically have like a physical license, you know? Essentially is what you're getting at that point. Oh, no way!
The Diamond Casino and Resort would like to congratulate the winner of a brand new car.
I won the car. Thanks, dude. It's so you can copy all your disc games to digital version as a project. Oh, okay. Well, damn it. Remember to pitch. Well, then I misunderstood that, Josh. Thanks for pointing it out. Yeah. You know, all social media earlier, other countries are gonna... Interesting. Yeah. Thanks, dude. I won the car. Let's test it out. Pick a garage, any garage.
What you need, boss? Some wheels? I can bring them around.
It's called a jugular. Not a problem. There's a high chance Nintendo console will follow suit. Yeah, you're probably right. Will follow suit, yeah. Yep. What's the point of paying for the manufacturing? I know that, Punk. I know that, John. I did it, good sir. Oh, look, I finally have a car that says fuckaroo on it. Fuckaroo, too. Whoa. This thing's fast. Oh, dude, don't worry, Johnny. I appreciate you, buddy. I ain't mad at you. Got nothing but love for you. Yeah, this thing's fast. Really cool looking on the inside. Yes. Yeah, this thing's awesome. All right. Well, very cool. They have 500 gigabytes to 10 terabyte optical discs, but they are generally for enterprise backups, not really for general consumer market for those yet. Yeah, they'll not yet. Maybe one day. But, you know, I mean, even 10 years ago, having gig internet was a pipe dream, you know? But now, you know, I mean, fuck, I mean, you know, I don't even have the fastest option my internet company offers, and I have 300 gigs up and 300 gigs down. That is plenty for what I do. And it's only $55 a month, I think. Not too bad. It was 35 when my promotion ended. Let's do another round of what the hell is that? Let's find some weird shit in the store. We started off with 10-second ghost. What's this? The hell is that? The hell is that? They are gooner ready. What is this? Abathor? You get to switch off between characters? Whoa. Whoa. Is this 4 players? What? 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 Looks pretty cool. I wonder how long this is on sale. It's only $2.99. Adding that to my cart. When's it on sale till? Does it say? I know, and it's... Is it online? Oh, it's not online. Okay, I'm not buying it. If it was online, I'd have jumped on it. Heavily inspired by Golden Axe. Digital only may be temporary or it may be permanent, but that's why I mod consoles once the next gen comes out. Can't take my games away. That's true. Look at this Top Gun ripoff, kind of. Like, that's totally almost like a Top Gun logo. Wonder how many people create games and they just sit here on the store, like, poured their heart into making a game and it just gets no purchases. Like, because it looks like almost anybody can put a game on the PlayStation Store. Like, you create a game and it could get approved to go on here. Whoa. Honestly, this looks like a neat little game. I don't know if I can get into that, but it looks neat. What the hell is this? Oh. Now, why would they make a game of this? This is messed up. I don't even want to click on that. But that's on this PlayStation Store. The hell, PlayStation. What? This has to be a shmup by the looks of it. No? Do you see all their faces? What? Why are they all facing, looking like forced, looking at the camera, looking back at the camera? This is weird. What the hell even is this? What's this? Like, what even is this? But, I mean, is it real people or is that... No? I mean, this just looks so weird. I've never played these, but I heard these were okay. You can still co-op it with anyone without online multiplayer? As long as they have a PlayStation Plus subscription, you can do 2 players for real? Even a game that is not online? How? That doesn't make any sense. You're telling me I can play online in a game, even if the game is not online? Oh, share play. Yeah, but you couldn't... Interesting. Okay, but you can only do that with one other person, right? Interesting. I didn't even think about that. This game looked interesting, but I'm just not a Baki fan. It looks like Punch-Out, but it's got mild reviews. This game's just literally called Baseball. What is this? Is that Batman or is that a cat? Baki is a top tier enemy. That game is most certainly not. You've played it, huh? What the hell? It looks like Catman. What?
As many private investigators will tell you, the job consists mainly of dealing with two-timing husbands and wives. But once in a while, you're lucky enough to land the kind of case that
Quiet.
you killed. Suicide, a bereaved daughter, and a missing man.
I just hope you prove your professional worth before the day is over.
My job? Find Bobby Yale, a rising star from Joe Dunn's boxing gym.
If you find Yale and he fights, I'll be able to pay you whatever you ask for.
I confess, The idea of a good old missing person investigation raised my spirits. But my excitement was about to be put out like a cigarette, and my morale put to the test.
You're a good man, Blackside.
Oh my gosh, I know what you mean, Josh. I know what you mean.
To complete my job, shortcuts existed in the crime world.
He's gonna punch a rhino? What? Fight a dog?
You want to go down the path that put men behind bars?
I'm gonna kill you!
I can't figure out how I'm still here.
What did I just watch? I have two friends that play this? Kyle Haley has played this game? It's so weird. I really want to watch a review of this. I'm going to put it in my cart, just so I don't forget it. I don't remember if it's in my cart. This game looks awesome. It's like an older PS2 game. That Glad told me this game was really good.
Johnny5XXX has donated $5.00 and says had fun and thanks for playing.
Dude, you're awesome, John. Thank you so much, man. I remember I almost bought Bound by Flame for like full price. Thank you so much, John. It looks like a halfway decent ass game, you know? But I heard it's just mediocre.
Jerry,
thank you so
show
much.
me the money! Jerry, you better yell! Show me the money! Show me.
Uh-huh. What? Thank you so much again, John. I mean, Ujo ripoff? What the hell is this? There's some weird shit on the store. What? Josh, there's a game you need to look up. It's called Sir Whoop-Ass. Whoa. What is this? This game started in 2003.
A hack and slash from the golden age that never quite released. A classic reborn. Oh, that's clever. Featuring punching, stabbing, naval combat where you don't drive the ship but you shoot other ships. More stabbing. Oh, you can do that? Oh, look at all this amazing
cinematic in-game time Oh, they just want gameplay right now? Okay. Don't say we didn't show you gameplay. With revolutionary new features like quick time events, combos, and guns. But beware, the enemies you face will keep getting tougher. Live out your life as a ruthless pirate. Look at that belly. Look at that arm. Look at that smile.
This looks decent. Oh, why does it have such a mediocre rating? That looks decent. What the fuck is this? Ugh. This looks scary. Really? Actually, I guess. Not really scary. Why is there 4 of these? Why? Why are there 4? I can honestly see how no one would care at all about this game. For some reason, this crabby cat just looked really funny there, but no, the game looks lame. That's funny because the cats do sit like that. Cat ping pong? Oh my gosh, what the fuck are they putting on here? Cats and seek. What is this? This looks nothing like the cover. Look at that. It makes it look like a top-down game. But then it's all like this. Whoa. That actually looks really neat. What is this? Yeah, they're letting shovelware add up again. That's true. There are some gems within the shovelware. But seriously, really? Come on, PlayStation. There's so much of these. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 16 of those chains of... What's this? Now this doesn't look like it would be a top-down game, but it is. Jeffy Chef. That's funny. Chernobyl again. What a VR game. Lots of Chernobyl. Chronicles of the Wolf looked really good.
It's hopeless. The beast.
I think Jody Spencer told me about this. Can you see if the Mark of Kree is on the PlayStation Store? So I'm pretty sure it is, but I know it's on PlayStation Premium, but I'm working my way through right now alphabetically. When I'm done, yes, absolutely, I can do that.
It's getting late, traveler.
Beam of visibility.
Castlevania clone. There's a lot of these, but I had the most fun with Infernex. Oh. Okay, let's check for Jody real quick here. Then I'm gonna go to bed. Here we go, Jody. It is on here and purchasable for $14.99. Looks like The Rise of Kasai is also on here, which is the sequel. All right, everybody. I'm tired. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Thank you so much for everything this evening. For real, I really, really super appreciate it. You guys have yourself a good night. There you go, Jody. Heck yeah, dude. Thank you again, Johnny5, for the dono, dude. Appreciate it so much. Thanks for helping continue to keep the lights on. See you later, Ashley. Take care, Gara. Goodbye, Jody. Goodbye, Jacob. Goodbye, Zane. Goodbye, Johnny and Punksticks. Take it easy, everybody. Thanks so much for everything. Talk to you soon, everybody. Take care, Johnny5. Good night, buddy. Take care, William. Take care, Chris Frederick, if you're there, buddy. Have a good one, everybody.